Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you for the golden chance. I'm gonna explain the last material from the book Pronunciation Perfectly in English. Okay, for the last material, there is a part 4. It's a material talking about intonation pattern. Intonation pattern. The last chapter. Okay, from this chapter about material intonation pattern, we're gonna be talk about intonation. In bahasa in bahasa kita membicarakan tentang sebuah intonasi dalam sebuah kalimat bahasa Inggris. Okay, I'm gonna read the introduction. The introduction is the pattern lower and go to higher. On your tab, listen the intonation pattern in the following example. I give you an example like example. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We say it lower and go to higher, go higher, lower and go higher. Good morning, good morning. That's example for intonation pattern. Okay, when we speak kebalikan dari contoh tersebut, we can say when you say the name of the person you are talking to, add second pattern to the purpose greeting. Okay, for example, we speak in high and lower and go to higher. Is good morning, Bill. Good morning, Bill. We say it lower and go higher. We still here, lower. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Bill. Okay, that's for the example. Okay, we move to unit 39. Unit 39. For the introduction, the pattern 1 is we just same speak for the explanation. When we intonation is go to lower, go higher, and back to the lower again, lower, higher, and lower again. For the example is she's my sister, she's my sister, she's my sister. Another example is we're going to visit them, we're going to visit them, we're going to visit them. He's here, he's here. Okay, for example, two sentence with the intonation lower, go higher, and lower again, and go to higher again, and last lower again. For example, he's here, but he's here, but isn't it. Oh, he's here, but she isn't it. Or another example, I have a dog and you have a cat. I have a dog and you have a cat. She's my sister and he's my cousin. She's my sister and he's my cousin. When I see him, I tell him. When I see him, I tell him. Okay? We can move for the another unit. There is a unit 40 for the question intonation. Question intonation. Okay, this same pattern. Use it for a greeting followed by a name. Maybe this intonation we are talking about a question. When we say lower and go to higher and lower again, and we say lower and go higher, we still here. With the last sentence is followed by the question mark. For example, he's coming, isn't he? He's coming, isn't he? Isn't he? Isn't he? Isn't he? You're a lawyer, are you? You're a lawyer, are you? My sister told me, didn't she? My sister told me, didn't she? You come to my party, won't you? Okay, for the another example, For the pattern to take question indicate the pressure. Take question indicated the pressure. A message of the pressure can be conveyed through a different intonation pattern. For example, he's coming, isn't he? He's coming, isn't he? You're a lawyer, are you? Oh, you're a lawyer, are you? My sister told me. My sister told you, didn't she? You come to my party, won't you? The difference for the first pattern, the difference from the first pattern and second pattern is the first pattern we can intonation lower, go higher and lower again, and lower and go higher. We still here. For the second pattern, we intonation is still lower, go higher and lower again, and we start from higher and go lower. Okay, for the pattern 3, there is a question with a question word. Question with a question word. Maybe this pattern is we follow by the word questioner, like what, where, when, why, how, what, who. Okay, for the you will note that this is the same pattern as that used greetings and one phrase statement. Okay, for example, when are you going? When are you going? Who is the teacher? Who's the teacher? Why are you crying? Where did he go? Okay. For example, another example for question with the question word, and the last intonation is lower. Is when are you going? Friday. When are you going? Friday. Who's the teacher? Miss Smith. Why are you crying? To make feel bad. To make feel bad. Okay. For the pattern 4, there's a question indicate anyone's. This is intonation for a question indicate anyone's is followed by maybe that we question about someone gitu. Okay, for the example is why do you ask? Why do you ask? Why do you ask? When is he coming? Where did you hear where did you hear that? Where did you hear that? Hear that? Who did who did this to you? Who did this to you? Okay, maybe that's the example for pattern 4. Okay, maybe we can move for the pattern 5. There is a question without question. Question without question word. Maybe it's not followed by the question word like who, what, where, and when. Okay, maybe. And this question, this is sentence is talking about not like a question exactly. Okay, maybe I can give you an example like are you happy? Are you happy? Will he win? Will he win? Are you happy? Do you like it? Do you like it? Was she there? Why is she there? Where they heart? Where they heart? Did you see? Did you see it? Did you see it? Okay, maybe that's the example for the pattern 5 question without question word. Okay, maybe we can move for the unit 41. There is talking about counting and listening. Oh, counting and listening. Counting and listening. Fundamentally, the intonation pattern used the counting and listening is a series of level and rising tones. They end without final drop in pitch. Okay, for the counting, listen carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 437, 438, 439, 440, 440. Okay, for example, listening is a I need shoes. I need shoes, socks, shirt, and pants. Okay, he ate he ate two hamburgers, French fries, and an ice cream and an ice cream cone. She likes perfume, chocolate, chocolate, flowers, and money. Okay, maybe that's example for Unit 41, counting and listening. Okay, maybe we can move for the Unit 42, option. Pattern 1. When the question requires yes or no answer, listen for the question. Listen carefully. For example, would you like potato or carrots? For the answer, like no, I would rather have fruit. Have fruit. Would you like potato or carrots? The answer, yes or no. For example, no, I would rather have fruit. For another example, are you unhappy or uncomfortable? Are you unhappy or uncomfortable? The answer, yes or no. For example, like no, I feel just fine. No, no, I feel just fine. Okay, maybe that's the question. For the pattern, when the question offers a limited choice. Example, listen carefully for example. Would you like potato or carrots? Would you like potato or carrots? The answer, maybe it's a limited choice. The answer is, I would like carrots. You just give someone a choice. Did you like or not? Okay, I repeat the example anymore. Example one time. Okay, are you unhappy or uncomfortable? Are you unhappy or uncomfortable? The answer, I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy. And another example, will he eat ice cream or cake? Will he eat ice cream or cake? It's just two answer. Did he like ice cream or cake? I give you for example, like he have cake. He have cake. Okay, maybe that's all the explanation for the last chapter about the last chapter from the book. Pronounce perfectly in English, pronunciation perfectly in English. Okay, for the last material is talking about intonation pattern. Maybe that's all explanation about the last chapter. Thank you very much for the challenge from our lecture, Mem Kalsum. Is really appreciate us and motivation from us the English student. Maybe that's all. Thank you very much. Last I say, dengan iman hidup menjadi terarah, dengan ilmu hidup menjadi mudah, dan dengan sedih hidup menjadi indah. Maybe that's all. Thank you very much. Last I said, wabillahi taufiq wa hidayat. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.